has a certain unique way of perceiving the situation. A normal person will observe an elephant crossing the forest road, but this native will observe the forest road crossing the path of the elephant. So such a person has certain unique observation skills that can bring out some interesting perspectives which others need to notice. It is obvious that such a native is a perfect Mercurian native. However, since Mercury is retrograde, it also brings a certain shrewdness to the native. The native is a very shrewd and diplomatic person. Such a native rarely falls in love. Falling in love is very difficult for such a native. In many cases, it is often that they wonder how people fall in love. Since they are too much into their head, the idea of falling in love never occurs. And even if they love someone, they could not propose. Once a woman said to a man, I love you. The man was a hardcore Mercury. He said, I will think over it and then let you know my answer. It took 6 months for the man to whether a marriage is a good option or not. Within 6 months, he went to all the libraries of his town and he read hundreds of books on marriage. And finally, after 6 months, he concluded that marriage is indeed a good option. And so he rushed to the woman's house, knocked on her door, and old man opened the door and asked, who are you and what do you want? The man said, where is your daughter? The old man said, she is now married and pregnant too. This is how these Mercurian natives lose the opportunity when love knocks on their door. Overall, the retrograde Mercury in the first house is good for all kinds of jobs that demand communication, effective communication, software programming, business skills. So overall, such a native earns good money, but somehow love is absent in his life. Always remember, you can buy sex, but you cannot buy love. Love, therefore, is the most precious gift of God, and one who has it is indeed the luckiest God on this planet. Retrograde Mercury in second house. Native with a retrograde Mercury in second house often struggle with his or her finances. When it comes to family, then the native is often misunderstood or taken for granted. The stubborn desire is to focus on building wealth, but it seems as if money is coming, but at a very slow pace. Such a person is good in communication skills, but also hurts others through his or her offensive talk. Many a time, because of their hurtful talk, they miss opportunities in life. Such a person should be very careful when it comes to choosing the right words and to ensure that his or her talk is not offensive by nature. In a positive, evolved person's horoscope, this placement can give certain spiritual siddhis, such as the Vacha siddhi, meaning whatever he predicts comes true. But as I said earlier, the person should be an evolved soul. When it comes to food, these natives are foodie by heart, but because of their too much foodie nature, they seem to gain weight, and that does become a problem in the long run. Overall, this is a happy go lucky placement. Person likes to talk a lot and also is good at making a lasting impression through his or her impressive talk. Retrograde Mercury in third house. Native with a retrograde Mercury in third house is a highly intellectual being. Many geniuses are born with this placement. If the overall horoscope quality is good, then the person can become a good mathematician or a software programmer. This is excellent placement for those who want to make a career in the field of literature and art. Good analytical work comes through this placement. Issues with siblings is possible with this placement. Problems in short travel can occur. Usually natives with this placement come across weird kind of neighbors. It is not that the neighbors are bad, but they seem to be unusual in their behavior. The native may face certain issues from his or her brothers or step-brothers, step-sisters. Since this placement has led to situations where the native had step-sister or step-brother. Whenever it comes to electronic items, these natives need to be very cautious because problems often occur in the electronic items that they purchase. And so natives with this placement must always buy top brand electronic items. Overall, this placement gives birth to a very active, busy, and thoughtful native who always likes to be on the move. Such a person loves to have frequent changes in his or her. Change is what they like, and one who likes change, one who accepts change, is always on the path towards real growth. Remember, only that water is fresh, which keeps flowing, which keeps moving and exploring new avenues. That is how the river water is always fresh, lively, and on the go, just the way the natives with this placement are. The retrograde Mercury in fourth house. Native with the retrograde Mercury in fourth house love to be in the cozy, comfortable environment of his or her home. If the horoscope is poor, then the native may also have a stepmother who makes him run for his life. But if the horoscope is good, then the native generally enjoys a good relation with his or her mother. Frequent change of residence is evident with this placement. When it comes to property purchase, then the native feels stuck. He is unable to make a good choice, and so it is advisable that the native with this placement should seek advice from his well-wishers before buying a new property or a new vehicle. Breast cancer is possible with this placement, especially if Mercury is the lord of fourth house and Sun and Jupiter are afflicted or malefic in the first chart. Women with this placement should take almost medical precautions to avoid the instances such as breast cancer or lung cancer. Fourth house is the house that signifies overall happiness from the material world. If retrograde Mercury is placed in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra are activated, then the native's promise of attaining certain level of happiness in his or her life, though at a very late stage in life. Issues in property, issues in vehicle, and issues regarding the chest is possible with this placement. Overall, not a bad placement, though the native should focus on managing his or her temperament and should not become an emotional fool. The retrograde Mercury in fifth house. Native with a retrograde Mercury in fifth house is confused when it comes to seeking a good girlfriend or a good boyfriend. These natives mess up in their relationships. Usually they get trapped in multiple relationships, but somehow they continue to miss the feeling of love. Passionate affairs happen, but love is absent. In studies, these natives are good, but they miss to make a lasting impression on their teachers and masters. Creative ideas excite them, but their ideas are